Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Now here's Barnes. Left side, Dick. Clock at 6. Floats one up. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
And mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Towns on a screen. Pass to Anunoby. The three is up. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Now here's Pirtle. Outside Barnes. He buries it from 3.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
No question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Here's Quickly. It's Barnes on the wing. And the Raptors, another 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
New York again can't hit. Let's send it out to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Darko Rajakovic. Allie?
I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that." Jalen is really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
Launches a 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The 3 from Barnes. He drops it from range. Barnes has got 9 points. Knicks trail by 7. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Buries it from 3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Making a switch here. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Towns for 3. Rebound Toronto. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Towns outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
There's a 3 for Towns, countering the 3 they just gave up.
Towns with a rebound.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Towns. Hits the three-pointer. Hart's got 9.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
It's stolen by Hart. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. Back to Anunoby. And he slams it in one-handed.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Raptors. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting.
The Knicks, 16.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's Brunson. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Use the pick and roll, and then Brunson's court sense allows him to make that play.
Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Count the basket. Robinson's got his second basket of the game.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
Mobo comes up empty down low. New York trailing. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Hart from long range. The second effort. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. Takes a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Raptors lead by 3. Pass to Pirtle. Boucher down low. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Pass to Shed. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's in there. And it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 8.
Some footwork and some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Shed. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line.
Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, B.A. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett on the trade, and slowly and surely they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Checking in for the Knicks.
Knicks trail by 8. Towns on a screen. Pass to Bridges. Back to Towns. Connects from downtown. He's got 6.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
And it's Shed missing. And so it's New York with it. Now here's Bridges. No points so far. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
.102 left in the second. Pass to Boucher. 6 on the shot clock. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Towns outside. And here's Hart, covered by Pirtle. Back to Towns. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Now the Raptors with it. They've led by as many as 11. Boucher outside. Fires from deep. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Left side Brunson. Puts up a 3. That one's down for Brunson. Here's Battle. Pass to Shed. From downtown. Doesn't go for him. It's all tied in Toronto. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
32. The Knicks.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Quickly. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Brunson. Here's Bridges. Oh,
To throw down.
and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Electric. Bridges getting the fans on their feet with that dunk.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Outside Barrett. Down low. Here's Pirtle. And the bucket is good.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Outside Brunson. Back to Bridges. Here's the three. Knocks down the long J. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
The three from Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. To the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a dunk from Hart, showing off his athleticism there.
And again, no good by Toronto. New York leading by 7. Bridges on the attack. Towns down low. Five to shoot. The shot's good. Towns has got 10 points.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. New York shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes, but he's a modern big man.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Raptors trail by 10. Ooh, poked away. Has to Dick. Can they get it? And that one comes up a bit short. Anunoby on the wing. Brunson surveys. Unloads from 13. New York again can't hit.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Knicks leading by 10. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Money from 17 feet out. Brunson's got 9.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
With your north side crew, show some love, fans.
Raptors trail by 12. Pass to Mobo. Inside. Three-pointer, Bridges. And no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Mobo gets the bucket.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
Screen by Robinson. To the paint. And a big finish by Robinson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Mobo. He's got 5. Here's Shed. Pass to Walter. And stolen by Bridges. Fast break, New York. Here's Dadier. Brunson with it.
Raptors foul. Shea. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's the second effort. The teardrop. Here's Robinson. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the.
50.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Raptors trail by 14. Here's Boucher for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Outside Brunson. Towns outside. Towns on a screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Chris Boucher.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Shed, that's good.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And the three-pointer goes. Bridges has got 10 points here in the second half.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Here's Boucher for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks leading by 14. Here's Brunson. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The steal.
No debate there. He got hammered.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And so he makes both from the line. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
3 on the clock. Anunoby for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Knicks lead by 17.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And he drops it first. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Shooting for New York.
And so he hits the technical free throw. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hart. Outside Anunoby. Towns up top. A shot from the mid-range. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Both teams deciding to change it up. Robinson for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Towns for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. The 3 from Barnes. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Right side McBride. Out to the right wing. Back to Towns. And it's with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
The three from Barnes. Drills it from deep.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Pass to McBride. And here's Hart. Now here's Anunoby. Towns, right side. Outside McBride. Shot clock at 5. Here's Anunoby from deep. The offensive rebound from the arc. The shot no good. Raptors trail by 14. Here's Dick from behind the arc. And again, Toronto with a triple.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
To give away shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time to grab a free shirt. Fans, once again.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
That's an inbound violation.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
It's Hart on the wing. Drops in the three. And the Knicks lead by 14.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Knicks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Karl Anthony Towns.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
From deep three-point land. Rebound Toronto. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dick. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
That's his first personal foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And New York has possession. 13-point lead. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he knocks down the first one.
A.J. Lawson. That's his first personal foul.
And so he's able to get one of two. Here's Walter. Here's Brunson. Can't connect. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a...
Oh, you don't know how long I've been waiting on this. Wait, I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. You shaking on this, got something for hating on this. I've been waiting on this.